Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kilted Climber. Been missing for a wee while now. It's been a good couple of weeks since I last posted a video. Yeah, I just had a bit of a busy time with work and so on. But today I've given myself a Friday off and I've come to Sasso Romeno. Sasso Romeno being Europe's largest freestanding boulder. Yeah, so it's my first outing on rock in quite some time. Lovely granite here. After a long winter of ice climbing and so on, yeah, enjoying it. Spring is here. It's awesome. Still a little bit nippy, the air, but aye, it's coming slowly but surely. Now today we're going to be looking at a bunch of very useful and altogether awesome Scottish expressions. I'm not just going to sit here and tell you them just now. I'm going to take you up the top, where hopefully the views will be fantastic, and yeah, we'll have a look at those expressions then. Hello update! Well, as promised, I'm now up on the top of Sasso Romeno, and yeah, going to make our way through our Scottish expressions now. The first one, which Outlander fans will undoubtedly know, is dinna fash yoursel. Dinna fash yoursel. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard Jamie saying that many a times to Claire, and dinna fash yourself just means, I suppose, don't make so much of a fuss, which is ideal for speaking to Scottish mothers in particular, I feel. Sorry about that, ma, but yeah, truth. And yeah, great expression. Dinna fash yourself. Okay, number 2 of our Scottish expressions is a bit of a personal favourite. You've heard me saying it before, no doubt, and it is braw. Now, braw in English, of course, is good or nice. In Italian here, where the language is very sonorous, I suppose, it's bene or buono, buona, very nice. Sounds very delicate. For me though, braw is just a little bit more vital, you know. It really reflects what you're talking about. So if you see something in, like for example, the scenery here today, could say nice, good, but that doesn't really do it, you know. Give it a little bit of braw, and you really are talking about what you see. Next expression is another one that I think the Scottish language does better than other languages, certainly better than English, and it is "Awen bile your head." There is another version of that which goes something along the lines of "Awen shite," but seeing as we're trying to keep things clean here, we'll stick with "Awen bile your head." So in English, "Awen bile your head" is the rather tame "get lost," which, you know, if you want to tell someone that you don't want them in your business, get lost, it's sort of, well, for me there's room for a little bit of a dialogue there. Get lost. This doesn't have the same force as "Awen bile your head,"
or away in shite. So we're developing a bit of a theme here with our next expression, with all these Scottish terms which tend to be a little bit more forceful than the English equivalents. And the next one is "you're a wee scunner." You're a wee scunner. I think I heard that plenty of times in my slightly errant youth. Basically, in English, that means you're a small nuisance. Which, once again, if you say it, it just comes out a little bit too sweet. Doesn't really convey what you want to convey, I don't think. Yeah, this could be, guys, the start of the revolution, where we take many thousands of English speakers over to Scottish. We've of course given the world "we" and so on over the years. Blackmail was a Scottish word. Cairn, those little lumps of rock that you see on hiking paths and so on. Yeah, it's a Scottish word originally. And yeah, plenty more to come, I'm sure. Next expression is a little bit more difficult to explain. It's "your bum's out the windy," which translated literally means that your posterior is out of the window, and that basically means in English you're talking nonsense. I'm not sure how having your posterior out the window relates to talking nonsense, but there you go, nice expression all the less. Your bum's out the windy. Another alternative to one of those "oh too tame" English expressions. So in English, all the time now you hear "oh, you're crazy," and you know, you never really know if someone's saying you're crazy, if they're sort of questioning your psychological wherewithal, or they mean you're a fun person, outgoing, outlandish, and so on. In the Scottish equivalent, you're really left in no doubt. It's "you're aff your head." You're aff your head. Yeah, there's really no sort of getting away from the fact there that if someone says that to you, they think you're absolutely mental. Another one. Many a Scottish schoolmaster, school teacher, I'm sure, will tell you that this one is particularly useful. Most common words spoken by any teacher worldwide are "be quiet," and usually, as most of you will know, the response to that is just even more noise. Now, the Scottish term for "be quiet" is "haud your wheesht," which, of course, when you say it like that, with that sort of forceful intonation, you kind of sound like a pirate who smoked 40 cigars a day. Yeah, it does the job a lot better than "be quiet," I find. Right, our next one's a little bit of a naughty one. In English, if you want to tell someone that they're not quite up to your standards of common sense or IQ, intellect, or whatever, you can call them an idiot, a numpty, nincompoop. In Scottish, we prefer something a little bit closer to the bone, which is Ballbag. And you've got, I didn't really quite get it right there, but go with Ballbag. That's better. Yep, I like that. Now, a ballbag, as you can imagine, split it down in two parts. We've got ball and we've got bag. So ball, balls, bag, yeah, bag. So testicular sac, essentially. Now, you tell someone they're an idiot, once again, it's not really the most, it's not the worst insult, I don't think, but if you call someone a ball bag, that's, yeah, that always does the job. Now, next Scottish expression, for those of you who are fans of Kevin Bridges, you will have maybe have heard this before. Personal favourite of mine. Now, when you've got someone whose bum's out the windy, as we just said, and they're talking a lot of nonsense, there are various ways to counteract that. Of course, there's the haud your wheesht approach. The other one is the did you I approach. So the way it goes is someone's telling you this long story about all their hardships in life or some crazy events that have befallen them, and instead of sort of humouring them and giving them what they want with a little bit of sympathy or empathy or whatever, you just throw in a nice little deadpan "did you I?" at the end of their spiel. And yeah, brilliant one to make sure you never have to face that kind of spiel again in the future. Right guys, our last Scottish expression for the day is another bit of a naughty one. We're throwing in the swear words here. Apologies to anyone of delicate sensibilities. And this one is shite. You've probably heard it before, and it's remarkably similar to the English equivalent, but the difference in effect is once again huge. As some people have said before, or pointed out before in the past, shit can be used in all manner of ways. Sometimes even these days it's used in a positive sense, whereas shite, you know, if you say, ah, this is shit, it sounds a little bit too delicate, a little bit too nice, you're not really sure if the person really means what they say. Whereas if you pop out with "this is shite," yeah, people know what you're talking about there. Okay guys, it's getting a wee bit nippy up here now, so I'm just about to head back down that way, nice and safely, hopefully back down into the sunshine before I pop off. Let's have a wee look at the scenery. So this is Valmazino, like I said. Bam bam bam, it'll spin round. Nice day, but when the sun goes away, mamma mia, it's a wee bit chilly, it's snowing this morning. Yeah, beautiful. That's Val di Mello up the end there, world famous rock climbing spot. So, yes, once again, I apologise for my absence all these weeks, and yeah, hopefully I will be back again soon with more action from the Kilted Climber. Till then guys, take care, speak soon, bye bye.